Alrighty, first ever video. See if I even post it. Sharpening the chainsaw. Alright, here we go. So, first step, probably use some gloves. Need a Sharpie. Gotta say, this is a totally different game. I have an audience. So, if you guys can see what I'm doing. Mark off my starting point. You're gonna go hammer some nails? Good idea. Alright, here we go. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing roughly. Yeah. Guaranteed I'm gonna knock you guys off my little tower. Make sure we got a little bit of spike there. I wonder if this is coming out as a super number. Yes. So while I'm filing, I can explain this a bit. This runs down a 2x6. It's actually a little loose now, I should check that. This runs down a 2x6 that I screw to the top of the log. It acts as a channel that holds my saw on the 2x6. The 2x6 keeps me straight on the log. Not a perfect setup, but it makes me make some pretty good beams. For the barn I'm trying to fix up. It's really straightforward. I don't know if you guys can see it in this shot. I don't want to move you right now, but put a hole through the bar, 1/2-inch rod with some nuts that have locking, what's that called? It's high density polyethylene or something. It's not rubber. Anyway, it's a lock nut essentially. On just a piece of rod I had. Added a little handle on this side and it goes right on the light. Honestly, probably not great for the saw. I had to change the needle bearing twice. Just because it exploded. Lost an E-clip. But needle bearing and just a little needle bearing. Is that what it's called? Cage bearing? Cage or needle? Anyway, far less expensive than 30 beams. 30 beams, I'm not exaggerating. Maybe not 30, maybe 25. Last couple of beams are going to be done this winter, I hope. Alright, come full circle. We've come back to my Sharpie mark. So I know where I started. The other way you can tell where you started is the rakers. The rakers are knocked down a bit. A little shinier than they started off with, but I don't know. I like putting a Sharpie mark on there also. Now, go the other way. Here we go. This stroke tends to be a little easier. It's in the pull. Where's my arrow? Make sure I'm doing this right. The bench is wobbling. I hope that's not screwing up the shot. Can you guys see? You just see my arm, eh? That's not great. That's shot. I'll put you guys over there. Well, if you thought things were going to be shaky, were shaky before, they're going to be shaky. Oh, no, that's true. Just drop this down. Get this out of the way. Oh. Come around here and see what you guys can see. Other than my dirty bar. What can you guys see? It's not bad if it actually works. I'll lean on the bench to minimize vibration. Sacrificial piece of pipe in there. So what I mean is I drilled the hole in the bar a bit bigger. I'll give you guys a better shot of that after. I drilled the hole in the bar a bit bigger. Then I put a sacrificial piece of pipe in there and greased it. So the threaded rod is not bearing directly on the bar. It has a piece of pipe around it that's the same thickness of the bar. It's kind of a homemade no, I'm really gonna stretch it. Call it a homemade bearing. It's not a bearing, it's what do you call that? Anyway, it's a sacrificial piece of pipe. Make the hole in the bar a bit bigger. You make sure the pipe fits inside that hole nicely. And you make sure your threaded rod fits inside that pipe. So it just acts as a bit of a slip mechanism. So you're not destroying your bar. By the way, I did this on an old bar already. I don't know if you can see from here, but it's rough on the bar. This milling is rough on the bar. Also, I'm just using a regular chain. There are ripping chains, but I'm not going to be doing enough to. Anyway, I'm too cheap to buy a specialized chain. This is a fine job. Touch it up probably every log, depending on what it is. It's spruce or pine. Excuse me, miss. Careful over there, please. Depending if it's red pine or spruce or old or dead wood. Dead wood, I just mean not green. I didn't get too much green, mostly dead standing. How dirty the wood, how dirty the bark is makes a difference in how long your chain sharpens plastic. Drag it out of the woods, it's full of earth. It's not gonna last as long. I'll end this first video here. Just give you guys a little circle to run around. Show you what I was talking about. So there's my tooth with the mark with the Sharpie mark, just where I started. If you want, I'll also show you guys. There's here, this section here has a skip tooth. So skip tooth means both teeth face the same direction. Sometimes I use that as a reference mark, especially if I'm out in the bush. I don't have a Sharpie. That can be your start and stop finish. And finally, here, if this one would focus. Oh man, anyway, the raker here on my thumb. It's going to get knocked down every time you sharpen it also. So that'll have a bit of a shine to it. And obviously the tooth will have a bit of a shine to it. So if you're really not sure, that could be your reference also. There's this threaded rod I'm talking about. Goes through to this thing that rides the 2x4. And And that's the wobble I'm talking about. Show you from here. Wobble, wobble. Should rotate this way. Maybe this side. Rotation this way is normal. This wobble, I don't know if I'm picking it up, but it's no good. And that's that. MS-261. Beautiful beast. Thanks for watching.